the Debt Doctor here. Now, in the previous video of this series, I revealed the 6 critical components of an effective reminder letter. As I pointed out, should a customer fail to settle their account following your reminder letter and subsequent follow-up call, that's proof positive you're now dealing with a professional debtor. And it's at this point of time that time has become of the essence, and what's required is swift, firm action. As such, you need to send a final demand letter immediately. Now, the fact that more time's gone by with the debt still unpaid, your final demand letter has one primary focus, namely to secure full payment fast. While preserving customer relations may still be desirable, it no longer constitutes a primary objective. So once again, there are 6 strategic elements to a final demand letter. And while 3 of these are similar to your reminder letter, the remaining 3 are unique to the final demand letter. So let's now take a look at the 6 critical components of a final demand letter. Just as with your reminder letter, the first element of your final demand letter is to verify the account. Once again, it's essential that you outline all details associated with the debt. Again, as a bare minimum, you should always include what was purchased, the amount outstanding, and when it was due and your terms of payment. Next, you should summarize the nature and timing of all communications to date. By stating the debtor's response, or lack thereof, to your communications in a clear, matter-of-fact manner, once again you'll eliminate confusion and misunderstanding. The third element again is to clarify the desired action. Having clarified the debtor's neglect in settling this account, you now make a clear and assertive demand for payment. Once again, you must detail how much needs to be paid and when it needs to be paid by. And it's important to make this payment deadline short. Give them enough time to receive the letter, organise finances, and send payment to you. 7 to 10 days is sufficient. And as before, make payment as easy as possible by providing a range of payment options as well as your full contact details. Next, you must clarify consequences of non-payment. This is perhaps the most critical component of the final demand letter. You must be specific and clear as to what action you'll take should the debtor fail to meet your demands. And it's important to never threaten any action that you're not willing and able to take. And once again, you should conclude your letter in the expectation that they'll settle their account as per your demands so that they may avoid the consequences of failing to pay. And finally, to demonstrate the importance you place on payment, the 6th element of your final demand letter is to sign it off with a real signature. Now, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, if you don't have the time or inclination to write your own debt collection letters and you just want powerful proven templates to cut and paste into your own business, then you're in luck. I've created a cutting-edge free online video mini course that gives you the insider tools and knowledge to recover more of your debts quickly, painlessly, and affordably. Now, each day over the next 7 days, you'll receive a video that's no longer than 10 minutes, and each of these videos is packed with powerful tips and tricks to blow away your debts ledger. And as part of this online training, you'll receive both my debt collection letters absolutely free. Now, the upshot of all this is if your debtors are in financial difficulty, sending these 2 letters out at the times prescribed in my free online video mini course will dramatically increase your chances of getting your money back. Why? Well, because the reality is if they're having trouble paying you, chances are they've got a swag of other creditors they're also having troubles paying as well. What's more, if these creditors are like most business owners, they won't have any sort of system to recover their accounts. But while they're sitting on their backsides and dragging their heels, you're making loud and early noises. And in a classic case of the squeaky wheel gets the grease, because you're the first one to put the heat on them, you're the first one they'll pay to get the monkey off their back. But more importantly, because you're the first in line to get paid, the chances are they'll have the means to settle your debt are infinitely greater than if you were the last in line, when what little funds they may have had have all been spent paying everybody else. The bottom line, sending out these 2 letters at the correct time will dramatically boost the number and the speed at which you recover your debts. So if you'd like to have these killer letters working for you in your business, then head on over to www.nzdebtcollection.co.nz free online debt collection training. Watch the video that outlines what's covered in the course. Look at how you stand to benefit from this free training, and if it's a good fit for your business, then simply enter your name and email address and I'll send you your links to all my videos as well as to your 2 free debt collection letters. And it just doesn't get any easier than that. So whether you write these debt collection letters yourself or you just use my letters, either way, the speed and ease with which you recover your accounts will explode. But as always, I'll leave it up to you to make the best decision for your business. Until next we talk, you take care.